Greetings, Twin Flames. This is Lucida of Twin Flame RX, and I'm here on Sunday, August 20th, 2017 for the weekly reading for Twin Flames and those on the journey to divine love. This reading will go from the time period between today, Sunday, August 20th, to Saturday, August 26th, 2017. The message on the Louise Hey I Can Do It calendar is, I am in charge. I now take my own power back. And that's what we're going to be doing this week with the Total Solar Eclipse tomorrow at 1:11 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's going to be different times for you depending on where you're at. Remember, I put up a meditation a few days ago for harnessing the energy of the Total Solar Eclipse. Make sure to listen to that before the eclipse. The energies are going to come in, and without doing an intended meditation for those energies, they are just going to be haphazard. But I've activated a template using an infinity healing energetic process to bring those energies in and move them through yourself and your beloved and your union in order to create more communication, more harmony, in order to bring you both into balance, to bring you into your full physical and union in all time, spaces, and dimensions. So thank you to all those that like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook. See me for private sessions in the links below, and have ordered a private video reading. If you've ordered one, I will be getting that to you within the next week. We're going to start with an uplifting prayer from the Sonia Choquette prayer book. So I'm just going to open to one prayer guided by Spirit. It's called Facing Fears. Holy Mother, Father, God, divine loving light and heart of the universe, we humbly ask for the healing power of your grace to help us quit pretending that the life we have settled for is the one we want. Grant us the courage to be the person we are looking to be and make the changes we need to in order to be happy. Please send in your angels to help us stop running from our fears and turn around and face them. Guide us to live a life of our dreams, even if we're afraid to step into that direction at the moment. We thank you in advance with our whole heart and soul, and for answering our prayer, and we confidently await these blessings. Amen, and with infinite gratitude. All right, so I have chosen, divinely guided by Spirit after prayer and meditation, cards for the divine masculine, feminine, and the union. Now I'm going to use the Zach Wong Revelations Tarot in order to pull some cards to see what the energy is going to be for the upcoming week between yourself and your beloved. All right, so we're going to use the Celtic Cross Tarot spread. This spread gives us the situation that's going to be playing out within the next week. These cards have already been shuffled, so I'm just going to shuffle them one more time, asking Source to give us the messages that we need to see at this current time. Cut the deck and we'll look at the bottom of the deck energy. So we have a Seven of Cups energy, so this week we're going to be still in this energy of maybe this is the divine masculine, maybe it's the feminine, maybe it's both of you. 7 is a divine number. This is showing lots of illusions. So there's going to be a lot of illusions unmasked this week. But eclipses bring great change. And by the way, there is a cricket or some kind of bird outside the window that is relentless. I cannot, have a peaceful night without hearing that. So it's one of the reasons I'm glad I'm moving. All right, so anyways, the energy of the situation is the Five of Swords, and this doesn't look like a good energy. It actually is someone that is going to try to cut themselves out of a situation. So in a way it is good. So it might be your beloved or even you trying to cut yourself out of your current 3D circumstances this upcoming week. The eclipses bring great change, as I was mentioning before, great transformations. It's going to be a new start, a new chapter. So harness that energy. Wow, the star is what crosses you this week, or your beloved. So that's the shining star. That is illumination. That is the truth. That is the divine, the blessings of the divine. So maybe if this is your beloved trying to cut themselves out of some situation, it's because of you. All right, the crowning energy is justice. So this means that there is going to be karmic balance. So the scales will balance out and what is supposed to happen will happen. So twin flames are supposed to come into union, but there's a lot of things that come against them along the way. So the crowning energy is that the twin flames are going to be coming into more unions after this eclipse. Hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it doesn't, just take the parts that do. This is general, and you can always come for a more personalized reading to me privately. Okay, what you have to work with this week is Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, is basically letting us know that there's destiny that's playing out this week, that there is no coincidence that this great American solar eclipse is happening this week. There's a lot of world events that are hinging on this energy to come in and change things for the better. There's a whole light worker meditation going on tomorrow that you could take part in. Basically, the thing is that you want to take energy from Source, Father God and Mother Earth, and project it out to the whole planet, because there needs to be healing, and bring in this pink energy. So during the hours before the eclipse, if you can get into a meditative state and really harness that energy for all mankind, all humankind, all beings on this planet, it would really help to raise the vibration of the planet, and that's what us light workers are here to do. So, we're having this eclipse. There hasn't been one for 200 years that has made such a big impact for the United States, that's swept across the United States, so that's why it's so historic. All right, what we have in the recent past is Four of Pentacles, a stabilized 3D energy, feeling like you have enough, feeling that you are pretty stable in the third dimension. In the near future, we have a Two of Cups energy, so you and your beloved looking at each other, sharing that beautiful cup of love. So then you also see the divine looking over, or a third energy being created by them. This is a beautiful card. That is you and your beloved in your union. What you're feeling like right now is the Page of Wands, very passionate about this journey, very passionate about your beloved. How others see you, they kind of see you as a little disillusioned lately though with the journey, that you're kind of getting tired and bored by it. It's easy to feel that way at times when nothing's really seeming on the surface to be moving forward. What you're hoping for is the King of Cups, so you're hoping your divine counterpart also reciprocates your love. And what's going to happen by the end of the week? Well, we have a Hermit energy going on. So do not despair, do not be dismayed. The Hermit energy is actually a good energy, so this week might cause some of us to turn inward, but that's only because what we need to be doing after that is so important. So I'm going to pull another card. I'm just going to cut the deck for a clarification on the Hermit, what's going to be happening next week if we go into Hermit mode, so either ourselves or our beloved. All right, well, we have a Five of Cups energy, so it's like grasping at what we cannot catch. That will happen. Let's see if there's anything else that might come out of it. A Nine of Swords energy. All right, so what I'm picking up here is that there will be some big changes going on. So, there could be some losses of jobs, there could be some losses of relationships, but all of that is because right now what needs to happen is the old needs to be totally dismantled, totally done away with, in order for the new to start. So maybe it's just a delayed reaction to this energy shift. For me, I received this big transformation 2 months ago. Some of you might be going into a big transformation starting at this eclipse. The energies of the eclipse really are felt by some months earlier than others, and then there's the effects that last for a whole half a year or so more. So it just depends what timeline you're on, and what your mission is and what your stage of the journey is. So I can't really specify for you, but I do know that I went through those kinds of energies already, And I have to sometimes go through some of these energies before so that I can guide you. So like if you do go into the hermit mode, know that it is because justice is playing out. Things are going to happen. You are going to have your union with your beloved. There's going to be some glimpse of that that's going to happen this week, but then you're both going to maybe have to go into a little bit of a hermit mode to look inward in order to get the guidance that you need to move forward together on this journey. Let's look at the divine masculine energy for this week. We have some interesting energies. So the soul lesson for the divine masculine this week is loneliness. They're going to realize that they're never alone. They're going to be starting to reach out for the divine and for you, their beloved, if you are the divine feminine. Okay, that's their soul lesson. Their heart's energy for the upcoming week is self-love. They're going to start realizing that love of self is necessary before they can love you or another. And the romance angel message is that they're going to retreat and disconnect from the world, so that hermit energy really makes sense for the divine masculine counterpart. The reason why they're going to disconnect possibly is so that they can be in union with you, maybe in the fifth dimension, or maybe they want to disconnect from the world and be with you. So that's a possibility. The two of you could go into hermit mode together. That would be awesome. The gateway energy for the divine masculine is they're going to be looking deeper, because deep within them is a majestic radiance. So they're going to find the jewel within their soul. And that jewel within their soul that they've been searching for is not earthly goods, but you. And also their connection to you and the divine. All right, as far as the divine feminine goes, if you're a divine feminine watching, your soul lesson for this upcoming week is worry. Learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Actually, it causes an outcome sometimes to persist. So worrying is useless. Stop doing it. Empathy is your heart's energy for the week. You're going to feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love, and that could be to anyone, especially to your beloved, your twin flame. If you're the divine feminine, you're going to be freeing yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So that's what you're going to be doing, and I believe that prayer was about that you're going to take control of the next steps, that you're going to go on this journey, regardless if your beloved is there or not with you. And also, you're going to be taking care of yourself, savoring pleasure, fully embracing bliss in your life. So that could be bliss alone or with your beloved. But you'll be enjoying this week and these energies. So get ready for them. All right, I pulled a Sacred Geometry card for your union, and we have number 13, coherence. It says the frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. So that is so important, and I believe it's something divine masculines have been trying to do for a while, and that's the biggest problem with them, is their heart and mind don't agree. But it seems that their heart and mind are going to start agreeing within this week after the eclipse, that they're going to start feeling the soul urge and in that heart energy of loving their beloved, their twin flame, and moving toward that and not listening to the mind, which is the ego holding them back. All right, we have a numerology guidance card similar to what I was talking about, 22. 22 is one of those twin flame numbers. It's double of 11. It's 2 and 2, which is, two individuals in the union. But the message here is intuition. So both individuals on this journey, both twins, are going to be following their intuition. And that's what's going to help them get into their union. Either it be a 5D union, strengthening that, or in their 3D union and connection. I pulled a spirit message. The spirit message is soul power. Always remember, you're a soul that comes with the body, not a body that comes with the soul. Your soul is your true essence, and you have an unlimited supply of soul power at your command whenever you need it. So tap into that if you ever feel that you're not exerting your power or living authentically. What you need to do is tap into that soul power within you, because that's the real you. That's your true essence. All right. Speaking of that, your self-care for the week is power. So own your power. Every storm brings a fresh new beginning, and new beginnings are what we're talking about when we have these major eclipses. And we have the new moon, so both things signify a new beginning. I pulled a Talking to Heaven card. This card is a message from your beloved's higher self to you, and they're letting you know that they send you loving signs through nature. So even if you are in union with them and you do get to see them and talk to them, they still send you these signs through nature. Especially those are important when you have no 3D connection with your beloved for whatever reason, you never met or you're in separation. They're sending you loving signs, and they're letting you know, hey, we are in union in all time, spaces, and dimensions. This earthly realm is full of illusions. Remember, these are things that we need to stop focusing on. We need to stop focusing on these illusions. All right. The Ascended Master card that was chosen for this week is Joan of Arc with the Voice of Truth. So the message from Joan of Arc is stand strong, focus on your purpose, and release the fear of persecution and just speak your truth. So today I had a healing session with Jill and Remy, and one of the biggest things that I got from that healing session was about how I, in my previous lifetimes, have always been choked and always been having knives to my throats and always, not, basically many lifetimes of being silenced. So the thing is that they helped me to open that up and to start speaking my truth, more. So that's one of the things that I'm grateful to them about. And of course they helped me with other things, but one of their goals is to get the twins in union and mission, and that's like what I want to fully embrace. So now this is my full-time job, to be on this mission to do these readings and healings of all types for you and for other awakened beings. All right, okay. So now what we're going to be looking at is 3 more angel messages. So we have archangels. Archangel Gabriel is letting us know that blocks have been lifted or will be lifted this week. Previous obstacles that came from fear are now lifted away. So do not fear anymore. Release all the blockages if you can, or intend that they be released with this new cycle, that they're gone, that they're not there, that they're not inhibiting your union. Also, Archangel Raphael wants you to know that he or she is always there for healing purposes, healing your body. Ask your body for a message. Say, dear body, please help me hear your messages. Archangel Raphael, please guide me in honoring and respecting my body's needs. So you might be having some ascension symptoms. I know for me, I've been having a number of them. I'm getting tired all the time, and I'm having all this crazy energy in my sacral chakra and pain. And it's like, I know that this is all part of this journey now, but years ago when I was having these unexplainable pains like all over my body, I was going from doctor to doctor, and they kept telling me I had fibromyalgia and trying to give me medication. Believe me, I didn't have any fibromyalgia. So just letting you know that just make sure that you take care of your body, drink a lot of water, watch and take care of your eyes tomorrow. At the very bare minimum, if you are not in the path of totality, make sure to wear sunglasses. If you don't have those special glasses, you can make viewing boxes for the eclipse, but just be careful out there tomorrow and take care of yourself. Make sure that you're drinking, like I said, drinking enough water, getting enough rest during this time, because this is intense energy we're going through. And lastly, we have Archangel Michael here letting us know that, and we never got this card before, so I have goosebumps, like never in all the readings I've done. New beginnings and a fresh start. So we're going to end with the prayer and some Reiki healing as I pray. Archangel Michael, thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support, and for helping us release and heal our past. Fill us with trust as we experience these life changes. And I have the biggest goosebumps now as I send you this Reiki healing energy. Remember to do the eclipse activation and guided meditation, infinity healing. That's going to be linked in the box below before the eclipse if possible. If you do it after the eclipse, that's fine too. I'm sending you this Reiki energy so that you may have a beautiful and transformative new moon and total solar eclipse. Have a wonderful week. Namaste.